Hey guys, it's been a while since the last time we came here and shared this journey with you. A lot has changed. Today we're looking back at how we got here, sharing where Triple R Racing stands and where Rivera Farm stands. And we're looking ahead at the next chapter as we prepare to take not one but two horses to the All American Trial.
It's been 2.5 years. We took a break, uh, not because we wanted to, not because we had to, but a lot of things were happening. Uh, my pastor that did the filming for the first episodes moved away. Uh, my wife got knocked up. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I got a 2.5-year-old now. We started building the barn, which I will show y'all later. Which, all those things together just really left no time to do this, and I really was upset because I was liking it. I was in the rhythm of doing this year in and year out. And then all of a sudden, I go to the horse sale this year at the Texas sale, and had a few people come up to me, hey man, we miss your stuff. When are you coming up with new stuff? And I came home and told the wife, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm ready to get back into it. I feel like the barn is done. Ace is now 2.5 years old, so I'm real hands on. I'm not, but he's able to do things that we usually look over. So I think it's a good time to get back into it. It's been 2.5 years. Uh, Lots and lots has happened. We have 7 yearlings going to the sale this year. In 6 weeks, in 2 weeks, we got 6 going to the New Mexico breed sale, and I'll be showing y'all some of that. We have 15 babies on the ground, weanlings, and we have 20 mares that are pregnant. So, like I told y'all 2.5 years ago, we were gonna double, triple, and then quadruple. We're here. We're here now. I'll be showing y'all some of that, some of the babies that are on the ground. I'll be showing you all the yearlings that are going to sell in 2 weeks. So 2.5 years ago, there was absolutely 70% of this wasn't here. It was still a dream, it was still a vision. And now looking back at that video that I was looking at this morning to see where we left off, it's crazy. It's a dream. And we're here every day, so we just kind of just see things grow like you would see a Ace grow. We don't really see him grow. It's just every day we see him. So we don't see what we've done until we actually look back at a time hop, which that's why I love time hops. It'll say 2 years, 3 years back, and man, you're like, wow, we have really done all this in a matter of 2.5 years. So we built a barn. The barn needed to match what we believe in, which is, we believe in perfection. Go big or go home. So we envisioned the barn, and we went bigger than the vision was. I'll be giving y'all a little tour of that too. Like I said, we tripled in numbers of babies. We went from the original 1 to 4 to now 15, and then 20 coming next year. And I did tell y'all 20 was my roof, but I kind of raised that number to 25. My little slogan here is we work by acre, not by the hour. And really and truly, that's all we've been working on. We've been busy. And it happened so fast, like in a blink of an eye. Like you see it now, you see all the trees have grown 2.5 years. You see a lot of green everywhere. You see pastures, you see new pens. We set up a windmill. We put shade over the walker. We put a whole new shed of 20 mares. It's crazy what has happened in the past 2.5 years. So every year you learn more, and then better opportunities come. You meet right partnerships. The stars align is what I like to call it. This year we're taking 2 bullets to the All-American trials. Schaefer, he is amazing. We bought him at MJ Farms. We bought his brother last year. His brother won his 2 futurities already. Qualified at 2 derbies. So we knew already what that combination of mother and father brought to the table. So when we put Azteca and Big Daddy together, we kind of already knew, like, okay, This cross has hit a few times, and it's hit big. First time I saw him, I knew that I wanted that horse. I tend to do that. I'll look at all of them, but just right off the bat, one catches my eye. I probably took Belinda to see that thing like 6 times within 2 days, and I knew that guy was the one I wanted to bring home. Ain't it tempting? I was actually at a home. I had the Gonzalez's looking at horses, and I told them, you find me a right stud. I'm still looking for a stud here, so I need a stud prospect. And while I was at home looking at the book, they give me a call, like, hey, we found the one. He's nice, he's bred right, he's big size, he's a colt. I'm like, okay, let me look at the page. Looked up the page, liked it. Talked to my partners. Partner said green light. So we got him. Unfortunately, he didn't work as a colt. JJ gives me a call, says, hey, dude, we need to cut this guy. We need him to focus more. He does show a lot of potential, a lot of speed, a lot of talent. And I didn't let him cut him. I said, give him one more out. I want a stud. He said, all right. The good thing about JJ is, like, he respects what I'm looking for, and at the same time I respect him. Like, he tells me we need to cut him, I'll tell him, hey, hold up, let's give one more try. So we have that chemistry where we can tell each other, hey, slow down, or no, yeah, we need to do this. Long story short, we end up cutting him. He shows us a lot more focus, a lot more potential, and he hasn't had the best luck in the first 2 outs. He was having some gait issues, but looks like we figured it out. So this year we got 2 solid horses that, with the right blessings and the right racing luck, where we might be in there. I have had lots of success with MJ Farms. They are definitely my mentors. I definitely look up to them, and a part of them is they have good studs. So I followed the mare power first. I talked to them, studied them, checked out the mare power, like, okay, let's go with this, let's go with that. And now that I have the mare power, now it's time to look for a stud. Because at the end of the day, you want to be like who your mentors are. And my mentors got 2 really good studs. I Am King, Big Daddy, up and coming. We don't know yet, but I'm sure, to their talents and their expertise, I'm sure Condigo is going to be just as good. So we are looking for a stud. I think we found one. I'm not going to reveal that yet, but coming soon. You will see a stud standing at Rivera Farms, and that's what you want. You buy the mares, you done proving the mares with other studs, so you want to say, hey, let's see if we can prove them with one of our studs. I found some great partners. In the game, you partner up with some people, and most have been good. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I haven't had much issues. Little bumps on the road here and there, but what you look for in partners is a partner to say, hey, I trust you with your plan. I trust your eye. I trust your gut. And I found some partners that really believe in what we're doing here, what I'm doing, and great partners. They have passion just like I do. There is a lot of egos in this game, and usually when you partner up 2 big egos, there's some bumping, some, and it's natural. There's nothing personal about it. I tried not to have a big ego, but I'm also human. So I try to find personalities that aren't going to rub against me, or, the chemistry. The chemistry is what you need. And the partners that I have right now are great. They trust me, I trust them. We're all chasing the same dream, and good vibes, good chemistry. They're missing 95% of everything. They get to see the 5-minute parade and the 12-second race. The preparation from, the money spending first. You spend the big bucks as yearlings and just hope that
you bought something that is worth the money you're spending on. Second of all, you got to come find your trainer. The trainer has lots of responsibility. I mean, he has it all. You know, we buy this big purchase and say, hey, take care of this big purchase and make sure it wins. Easier said than done, but the team we got, they got really good grooms. They got, you know, it's JJ and his boys. And what I like is that there's usually one of his boys in each track. And we know that there's eyes on all tracks at all times with all our horses. The pressure never gets easier. It's always there. It changes from circumstances. Obviously, when you have good horses and you know, the expectations are higher, the pressure is higher. But the pressure is always there. But I work good under pressure, and actually, when I don't have pressure, I get bored. So my mind lives for pressure, so I guess it's all good. Family's everything. If I wasn't doing this with my family, I wouldn't want to do it at all. The feeling of having everybody on race day there, that's why we do it, that's why I do it. The other day I caught myself winning a futurity, and I'm high-fiving everybody. I'm just, you know, lifting everybody up, throwing high fives everywhere, and somebody caught my son with his reactions, and I definitely wasn't paying attention to him because I was just so excited, everything going on. He's down here, we're up here. But that video right there, like, I mean, I would do that over and over, and just watching him really like enjoying it, that was just so. Those are the moments that I miss. That I'm so glad that I got that video, because I got to see how real I love it, and I think my family loves it. But to be able to see him actually love it, and you know, my wife gets in there. She doesn't show a lot of expressions, but when we win, she does. So being able to take her to that place, and then obviously my dad, my mom, they're getting older. They're very proud of their kids. So when we win, I mean, they're just like, it's like they won, and I lift a trophy and they're lifting me. You know, it's like my boy did this, and it's a great feeling. I mean, like I said, family is everything. If my family wasn't doing this with me, I just wouldn't be doing it, period. I'm actually going to be very disappointed that I'm not going to be there this year. We planned a trip, and we tried to be there, but we're actually going to miss it this year. I will be in Vegas, but I will be glued to my phone while the gates open. And I hope that everybody's celebrating. I hope that we qualify. I will be anxious and nervous. This is the closest I've been to having an actual shot at qualifying. Not saying we're going to qualify, not saying that, you know, but the best shot that I've had since I've been in the business for going on 8 years now. These two is the, you know, we really feel like we got a shot. Previously, you know, you just cross your fingers and hope, you know, something crazy, a miracle happens, but it'll still be a miracle. But we do have two very talented horses that if they could put it together on race day, you could be seeing us in the All-American. You know, I do all this not because I enjoy camera time. I do it to inspire other people, and what really gets me going is whenever I see people that I have no idea they know me, have no idea, you know, who they are, which is cool because I meet people. But I actually had a guy come up to me. He's like, "Hey man, I follow you since the very first video. I've watched you name your horses after your son, and how's this horse doing? How's that horse doing? Why did you scratch this horse?" I'm like, man, this guy really does pay attention. He really does. I really do get some inspiration out there, and that's what this is really all about, is giving inspiration to somebody with dreams about the sport. We came from nothing. When I'm telling you guys, I mean, I know y'all see stuff right now, y'all see us spend some money, but we actually come from nothing. It was all a dream. And what I want to let people know, that if you hustle, you work hard, and you actually chase your dreams, I mean, they're possible. They could really happen. A lot of sacrifice. Lots of sacrifice. Lots of, it seems easy, but it's not. We go through the same financial burdens as other people. It's just a different level. But when I get called on a horse that's going to cost X amount of money, and I really want it, I really need it, you know, it's not easy. I don't have the kind of money that says, hey, let's pull
plug on anything I want. We have to shift things around. We have to maneuver moves, and the family. I only got so much time in a day, and a lot of it goes into the farm. A lot of it goes into horses, and sometimes I do put my family second, and that part right there, it's hard, it's tough to do. So you sacrifice money, you sacrifice time, and at the end of the day, guys, like I tell everybody, there is a lot of downs to this and a few ups. There's always more downs than ups. So you show up to futurity with the fastest qualifying time, and you have your whole family there thinking you're going to win, and you get second to last. That's just the way it goes. So you pour all this energy, all this time, all this money, and at the end of the day, if your horse doesn't run the perfect race, then you didn't get let down, but you definitely didn't get rewarded for everything you did. If I knew 5 years ago what I know right now, I wouldn't be stressing so much. I just know, hey, God's got this. It's going to happen for you. Relax. I do beat myself up a lot. I'm my own worst enemy. I expect a lot from everybody. I expect a lot from myself. I let myself down. I let my family down sometimes. My expectations for everybody is up the roof. And I know I put a big burden on them to live up to it. But God's got this in control. He's got us this far right now. And I would save a lot of worrying, a lot of stress. I wouldn't want it any other way. Like I said, all the struggles we've been through, all the letdowns, all the stress, all the money pouring into this, we're hoping that, next year is going to be the year we turn this around. But chase your dreams. Nothing's impossible. Like I like to tell everybody, ánimo, raza.